So today I'm going to be showing you 3 tips that will help you protect you when you're using email. The first one is to check who's sending the email. Oftentimes people have the name as things like AGL or Energy or an energy company or Australia Post, but the actual email address is not the email address that would be coming from that company. So for example, you may get one from Apple and the name says Apple iTunes, but the email address is not an apple.com email account. It might be at hotmail.com. So when you see that, you know that it's not actually coming from the person that's meant to be sending it. It's coming from somebody trying to pretend to be that person. The other thing that you can do is hover over links before you click on them. When you hover over the link, if the actual web address on that link does not match the web address that's it's meant to be, then more than likely that's not correct. And it will be taking you to either a fake login page or somewhere that it puts in a virus. Lots of people do this or lots of malicious people do it for banks and stuff like that, or PayPal. A lot of them come from PayPal banks, but they're actually not from them. They're just from people imitating those emails and trying to steal your details. And also some of them just do it to try and infect you with a virus. The other thing is when you get an email saying log into this, instead of clicking the link to log in, it's always a good practice to go and manually log into the website. So if it's an email from PayPal saying your security's breached, instead of clicking on the link to log into PayPal, go to paypal.com, log in and check to see if you've got any warnings or if any of this stuff is actually happening. Now I'm going to show you a couple of examples of these emails. So the first example is this one from AGL. Now it's apparently a bill or a late bill that you haven't paid or I haven't paid. So the first thing that tips me off is this does not look like a normal AGL energy bill. You would think there'd be a logo on it or something like that. If we have a look at their website, you can see their logo, their corporate colors and everything. Everything looks nice. This email from AGL does not look like an AGL branded email. It's got the color, but it doesn't quite look like it. The second thing that tips you off is the email address that it's sending from. It does say AGL Energy Online, but if you look at the actual email address it's coming from, it says agl@resoluteman.net. Now, AGL would not be sending you something from resoluteman.net. It would be more like no reply at agl.com.au or billing at agl.com.au or something like that. A lot of these emails do mask themselves by doing this sort of stuff, or maybe you might get one from agl@hotmail.com or some other free email service. But yeah, as you can see, that does not look right either. Also, the other thing is it's telling you here, pretty much click here to manage your bill. When you hover over it, it doesn't actually take you to AGL. So you can hover over this link and it will show you. So you don't actually click on it. It'll just show you that it's going to nrg-digital.com, blah, 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 whatever else is there. So if you click on this link, it'll take you to a fake page or something along those lines. Maybe steal your details, maybe infect you with a virus, or try and do something else bad to you. And the second email that I've got to show you here is one that's apparently from Apple. Now this one, it says, "Dear client, your ID was used to sign in via a web browser and asks you to click here to verify your ID." Once again, when you hover over this link, it doesn't take you to an Apple website. And also, if we go up on here, you see this was actually sent to Nick, and it's from oscurveries@deepinyoung.com or whatever that says. But that's obviously not an Apple website. So see how it says from Apple, but the email address is not actually from Apple. So this one's trying to steal your credentials or maybe infect you with something, but it's basically a social engineering thing where it's making it look like somebody's signed into your account when they actually haven't, and trying to get you to log in so they can either steal your details or infect you with a virus.